In this video, we will fill you in on things that it doesn't tell you up front or that you might not notice in its blizzard of pop-ups. This MMO has arrived here after over 2 years of evolution in Korea, meaning a lot of the things Korean players were introduced to slowly are present right from the start. That's why Lost Ark can feel like an explosion at the sub-menu factory, full of endless new systems and references to endgame stuff you'll only see at level 50. One significant change to the Korean version made, and which the Western release inherits, is the scrapping of class prologues. These solo introductions originally walked players up to level 10 before they were allowed to select an advanced class and join other players in Home. But these bespoke tutorials are now replaced by the current shorter prologue shared by every class. That's why you start at level 10 with 5 attack abilities already slotted in and are subject to a baffling slideshow summarising events you missed, even though you're completely irrelevant to the quest for the arcs you're about to go on. Lost Ark is full of that kind of thing. Fortunately, the Western release includes a new system called the Welcome Challenge. It's yet another menu, but this one bundles together lists of challenges that steer you through the basics. Check it on the regular to see which ones you've completed and collect rewards, which include silver coins, HP potions, and so on. Between the Welcome Challenge and the following tips, you should be good to go. So now, we're going to run you through 9 things that every Lost Ark player really needs to know. Let's get into it. The first one, use healing potions, save HP potions. While we're on the subject of HP potions, don't drink them yet. When you're hurt, use healing potions instead. They're the ones that heal a set amount of points over time and are bound to F1 by default. The more valuable HP potions heal a percentage of your overall health instantly. That means HP potions continue being useful at high levels, while apprentice healing potions that give back 600 hit points will eventually become junk once you've got a hit point total in the thousands. What's more, HP potions can be used in raids, while healing potions can't. So, while you're working your way to level 50, only chug that red juice if it says healing potion on the label, and save the HP potions for the endgame. It sure would be easier if these two varieties of potions had clearer names, am I right? The UI doesn't need to take up all that space. Like most MMOs, Lost Ark's interface hogs more screen real estate than it needs to. While you can minimise individual elements, goodbye global chat, that still leaves things you need to see blocking more of the view than they should. If your eyesight's up to it, there's an option under video settings to alter the HUD size, dropping it down to 80%. It's a definite improvement. Pressing Alt-X also hides UI elements. Press it once to get rid of the minimap, quest log, and top menu. Press it a second time to hide everything bar the essentials like hotbars, health, and mana. And a third time to get rid of everything. Unfortunately, it'll all come back as soon as you exit a dialogue though. But finally, the overlay map you bring up by pressing tab can be shifted off to the side. Just middle click and drag it wherever you want. Respecs are free, so spend those skill points. Each time you level up and get skill points, you distribute between your abilities. If you're used to games that are stingy with respecs, you might be tempted to save them until you've decided on a build. But in Lost Ark, you can move skill points at any time for free. Open the skill menu by pressing K and then click the plus and minus signs next to each skill to assign or remove points. Every point increases the effectiveness of an ability, and you unlock tripod options for each skill at tiers of 4, 20 and 48 points. These add or alter elemental damage, add side effects like knockdown or push, increase range, and otherwise transform skills. Pay attention to the attack type of skills while you're at it. Some deal more damage if you use them from the front or the back, some counter boss attacks, and so on. Reskins cost money. If you decide you don't love your face or your name, that's harder to change than your skills. The appearance customization ticket and character name change ticket are premium items, available in the store for 800 and 1500 royal crystals each. Be certain before you give yourself clown makeup and a meme name. Your G key will get worn down to a nub. The quests you do on your way to level 50 are nothing special. and neither is the quest giver dialogue. You'll be pressing the G line by line to get through a lot of stuff as characters tell you where to go to kill some bandits, find a monolith, or whatever. The combat, set pieces like the castle siege, the later dungeons and the endgame make it worthwhile. But you're not alone if you find yourself sighing as you tap through another conversation with a villager. And no, you can't remap G for some reason. Pets aren't just cosmetic. Cute as all those bunnies, crown-wearing cats and so on look following the badass heroes of Lost Ark around, they're more than just adorable goofs. Pets pick up loot for you, which is super useful on its own, and provide minor combat bonuses. If you've got a crystalline aura active, which is a store item that provides a month's worth of bonuses and is basically Lost Ark's premium subscription, pets also let you access menus like storage, repair, and the market when you're away from town. Your first pet is free and can be earned by completing the Learning About Pets quest in Pridehome. It will trigger after a cutscene where you wake up at the inn. If you don't think pets are so cute, note that under Gameplay in Settings menu are options to prevent them from being displayed. You can even hide everyone else's pets while making sure your own special little guy remains visible. Do early dungeons on normal instead of hard. Though there's not much challenge in the opening hours of Lost Ark, bumping the difficulty of dungeons up isn't really worth it. Though the loot you get is slightly better, the XP rewards are not, and it's the XP that you really want. You get decent loot, often enough already, and you'll be trying to level up as fast as you can to get Lost Ark's good stuff, like the dungeons from Ruins of Morai onward, which are full of traps, multiple bosses, set pieces, zip lines, minecarts, and just general excitement. When you're leveling, race through dungeons on normal by yourself to get them out of the way. You can always come back and do them later again with friends. You can fast travel from the map. Once you've unlocked triports, you'll be able to return to each one you've activated for a small fee paid in silver coins. Unless you've got a crystalline aura active, in which case it's totally free. You don't need to be at a triport to fast travel, however. You can do it at any time by clicking a triport on the world map, either on the list down on the left hand side or directly on the map. You can do the same on the overlay map by alt-clicking. Your character will whip out their instrument, play a tune, and you'll be off. Each class has a different musical instrument. To fast travel, teleport out of dungeons, and impress certain NPCs, you play music. Songs are slowly unlocked over the course of the game, but they're always played on your class's default instrument. If you're having trouble choosing between the well-balanced Lost Ark classes that might tip you in one direction or another, all gunners have electric guitars, martial artists have lutes, warriors have war horns, assassins have flutes, and mages have pan flutes. The mage advanced class of bard uses a harp in combat, but still plays a pan flute for everything else. Go figure. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that's 9 important things you might want to know when you're starting out in Lost Ark. So hopefully you're having fun in it just like the rest of us are, with the now I think over 1.3 million people playing it after the full Western release is free to play. So if you haven't already, go check it out on Steam, download the game, and come and help us fight back the minions of evil. Until next time guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.